Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and the fun thing that we're trying to do is we are going to be doing direct challenges today. And the fun thing about direct challenges is you can do historic decks right now in direct challenges, which historic is probably going to be like my favorite format to play. I'm just saying. So there's some really fun stuff that we're going to be doing. In fact, this is going to be probably the one we're jumping into first, because Desecrated Tomb, one of those cards I've been waiting to make work for so long now, and we finally have a way to do it. So whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 black creature token with flying. Well, the cool thing is that Syr Konrad, first off, dumps creature cards into our graveyard if we get them out there. Also does 1 point of damage every time a creature leaves our graveyard. And so it really works really well with like our Reassembling Skeleton, with our brought backs. We're going to be playing a lot of ways that we can sack stuff, bring them back as quickly as possible, and try to get a lot of value really quickly with things like Dauntless Bodyguard, where Dauntless Bodyguard can sacrifice at instant speed. Remorseful Cleric can sacrifice at instant speed. They're cards that really aren't used that often to kill our own stuff, but then we can bring them back with things like Order of Midnight or brought back, and also just to sacrifice and get rid of them. And anyway, so we're going to be playing up these decks against you. If you want to be playing the 6 new cards in with cards that are M19 and behind, the only way that you can do that is by going in here and selecting it to direct game, and you have to be playing against your friends. Like, that's the only way that you can make it work. And so that is why on Direct Challenge Fridays we are doing this madness with you guys. Super excited to get going. If you want to jump into the list, the way that you do that is by entering your code, just like Undead Thuggernaut did that for me. If you guys want to check that out, that's actually Devin there, just so you guys know. I left really early Tuesday morning, and I got back like an hour ago. So crazy stuff, and driving pretty much the entire time. I just realized that we don't really have too much value here. I'm going to keep this. Actually, we have Order of Midnight, which can't block. Brought back. Desecrated Tomb is on turn 3 though, so that's what we're gonna go for. See, Mitch, Loki King, how the heaven are you guys? Welcome. Ooh, I would love to get that down on turn 1. I actually really like getting value from Order of Midnight, so we're probably just gonna bring down this Dauntless Bodyguard and pass the turn. And the goal here is we're going to get down both Desecrated Tombs. We can sacrifice a Bodyguard, maybe something else, bring it back with brought back, and life will be grand. And then we can go ahead and bring back Dauntless Bodyguard with Order of Midnight if we wanted to at some point here. All right, pass to my turn. Whoa, okay, we just got 3 Desecrated Tombs. That's really good. All right, pass the turn. We are going to be able to create so many bats. Won't my opponent see my hand from here? Yeah, so the main idea is that you're supposed to not be looking at my stream. You can, like, there's ways to, like, get off of this area whenever you're actually playing, but it doesn't bother me much. I mean, check out how many Desecrated Tombs I've got. I'm just saying, this is like the most broken hand. Although I am kind of terrified of what they're doing over there. But we're just going to keep playing Desecrated Tomb, hopefully finding land so we can get to this Syr Konrad. Yeah, he's saying nice for 2 of them. Just wait. We have 3. If we find a 4th one too, we're going to go for it. Hopefully they don't have, like, destroy all artifacts. That'd be bad. All right, has 5 manas. My nanas. Oh, yikes. All right, pass to my turn. There's another brought back. So I'm actually going to play Desecrated Tomb, number 3, pass the turn. And I'm going to block the Yarok and sacrifice this so he doesn't gain any life. Unfortunately, we can't do much of anything else, but once we bring back Dauntless Bodyguard to our hand with Order of Midnight, we create 3 blockers. Vigilance. Does he get trample as well? No, they don't gain trample. Oh, that's right. It doubles it up twice. Yay. All right, so go to block. Sacrifice. Gets no damage dealt, no life gained. A booyah. Temple of Silence. The sound of silence. We'll get out Syr Konrad. And we will play Order of Midnight. Our Alter Fate side of it. Grab Dauntless Bodyguard. Get a few triggers. Play Dauntless Bodyguard. Sure, we'll play it on the bat. And we will pass the turn. And dude, I love that. That's so good. And with Syr Konrad, I mean, the issue is that he has a life linker that is going to be doing some really crazy stuff. But if that wasn't the case, like this is, I feel like this is a pretty good setup. We just were running a little bit slower than I had hoped. Sunbird's Invocation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be bad. Okay then. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Dauntless Bodyguard again. We have Ajani also to go grab him if we wanted to. I'm going to play Syr Konrad though. Let's hold back one bat. Down to 16, pass the turn. We'll see if we can actually make this work. Back to Felix, how's it going, man? Back to making people suffer? Absolutely. Is that Volrun, by the way? What's up, man? It's been a while. Mirror March and Sunbird's Invocation with a Spark Double? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's so not good. Yeah, I am so dead. Do we kill the Yarok is the question. Well, we're gonna chump just to get this into the graveyard. We get 1 point of damage with Syr Konrad. The life gain that they get here is the issue. All right, Knight of the Even Legion. Ajani. I could just grow the Konrad, but I don't think that's actually what we're going for here. We're trying to bring this back. We'll put it onto Syr Konrad. We get to do 1 point of damage, get to ping in, get 3 bats. Or 1 point of damage, and then 3 bats. Swing in, swing in. And then we just hope that their 4 cards are absolutely nothing, and they hit nothing off of Sunbird's Invocation. So we'll see what happens. But Brett, how you doing, man? Welcome. Rootbound Craig. Yeah, so if you guys are wanting to jump into the direct challenge, we are playing kind of historic format here. If you guys want to jump in, you can play the new cards as well as things from the past Ixalan and forward with direct game. If you take your deck version into direct game, you can actually play historic right now, and we like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, how many triggers are they gonna get in this? Okay, resolve all. Oh hey, dude, Mirror March is so bad. I think like it's really hard, but then they get the God Eternal Ronas. Yeah, let's see how many times they double everything. I mean, this idea was good. They get to double. Okay, let's see. Yeah, resolve all. This is pretty sweet. I had a pretty, not really a slow start, but not a very fast start either. I would love to have had the brought back at this right now. Man, Mirror March is so dead. I don't know what is wrong with Mirror March. Or they get 1 copy. It's so dumb. They should be having so many. This is so fun, by the way. He has to choose which one he's keeping here for each one of these. And so we can just concede. But I want to see just how big these get. There is 1 more Mirror March trigger, I think, in there. Oh, well, there's a lot of triggers. All right. This is going to happen for every one of these. I mean, he has to decide if it goes into exile or dies as well. So that's the issue. All right, so thousands. Yeah, okay. Here we go. What? Come on, Mirror March. All right, that is, how much damage is that? 12,280. Oh, this is about 16,000. I'm going to sacrifice and make him indestructible. Booyah. Down to 10. Huh? Oh, it's so good. Oh, that Leafkin Druid. All right, we're gonna triple block the Leafkin Druid. Actually, can we actually stay in this game? I'm trying to think. Is there a way that we can block all of the important things? I don't even know. Okay, we're just gonna take it. I should have just let us see how much damage we can take overall. Negative 28,652. That is so good. Yeah, J. Cole, that was insane that you didn't get more Mirror March tokens. Maybe they probably have a buffer on that just so that it doesn't break the game. But man, that was probably the most fun I've ever had at losing. So that was good. And I feel like my deck was starting to do what it was trying to do. I just wasn't making, 16,000 lifelinking attackers, so with haste. All right, Stein, Homus, bring it on. This is good enough. I mean, we don't have the Desecrated Tomb, Remorseful Cleric. Maybe we just need to be looking for more of our combo pieces. So we do have a Scry though, so we're gonna keep it with the Scry. A good blocker if we need to slow down the game. Just keep blocking with Reassembling Skeleton every other turn. There's some dirt on your shoulder there. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alrighty. We are playing. Ooh, that was a good draw. I was gonna play Temple of Silence, but if you're gonna give me good stuffs, I play good stuffs. Blast Zone, that's frightening. I think now I actually go for the Temple of Silence. We need to hit a 3-drop. Like, Isareth is really good here. I want to try to get a Desecrated Tomb. Brought Back is not terrible. Oh, that's interesting. It's not the Desecrated Tomb. That's what we're looking for. Konrad or Desecrated Tomb. See if they have a shock. Down to 19. The other thing too is maybe just playing the other swamp to get Knight of the Ebon Legion built up. Like, if I'm trying to win the game, that's what we would do. If I'm trying to just have fun playing Magic, which, I mean, that's the other thing we're trying to do, there's other ways to go about that. Dauntless Bodyguard on Knight of the Ebon Legion is not bad either. It actually protects us from Blast Zone. And they just passed up the land here. And I really want to get down the other Temple of Silence. At the same time, though, Isareth is just amazing. So let's swing in, see if they go to Shock or something like that. All right, play Isareth, pass the turn. Isareth is amazing in this deck because we can just pull creatures out every single turn that she attacks in. So like if we had Dauntless Bodyguard, we can just bring it back over and over and over again with a Desecrated Tomb or Konrad. So now we're just needing to look for those. But this does get us to the 4 damage that we're looking for with it as well. All right, Temple of Silence. Man, Stein's stuck on these 2 lands for so long. It's rough. Gonna let me resolve this? Yeah, not a land. We're looking for something butter. I think that the best play here is just to swing and pump. Decline. he seems to have a response, but it might just be like the ability to pay for Blast Zone. So down to 11, get a counter onto the Knight, the Knigget. Now he's out of shock range at least. Can we all vote to ban Steamkin? Maybe. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Welcome. Veritas, what's up? Swing and pump, that's what I do. Swing and pump decks are like probably my favorite types of decks, actually. I've been trying to build a new one. I did do the Season of Auras, the mono green version that I think is pretty good. But yeah, you don't always get that. Swing. Is he still stuck on 2 lands? Man. Oh, that's rough. That is so rough. I mean, I'm gonna do the best I can with the deck. This is so different when I'm playing up against you guys, though. It's a very different type of thing. Yeah, pass the turn, I guess. I guess we get out something else. And now we pass the turn. This is something we're okay with having in the graveyard, so it'll work. $5 super chat from Undead Thuggernaut, or Devin. Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you guys do it, a super chat, it'll bring you to the top of the list. So if you guys are in here, you want to do this, let's get Stein in with a rematch before too long, though, because that was just... That Mana Screw was terrible. But what am I most excited about for the next expansion? Playing with all of the broken cards. Actually, we're going to jump into spoilers here in just a bit as well, because there's some crazy stuff going on right now. Man, I'm never sure if this is the right thing to keep. We don't have any of the actual combo pieces, but we have the perfect curve. So, I mean, keep it. It's just a very weak curve. I'm not even sure if we play Godless Shrine for this Dauntless Bodyguard. Maybe we can go aggressive, I guess. I mean, Order of Midnight Dauntless Bodyguard can do quite a bit of damage between the two of them. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting out that game in a video for sure, J. Cole. That was a beautiful, beautiful game there. Defend your chastity with honor. Yeah, that's true. All right, isolated chapel. Man, I hate to get out this Order of Midnight. It does so much for us, but it is. This is the time that it can be aggressive. They do have reach here, I guess. Pass the turn. But this way we can at least hopefully swing in for 2. All the stomping grounds. Not going to swing with the Grazer. I pass to my turn. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. That's good stuff. I should have swung in first. Oh yeah, we'll have to do EDH before too long. Yeah, we've been kind of putting it on hold because there's just so much stuff going on besides. Whoa now. All right, nice. That's cool. Must correct the swing it in first? No, I must not. I must do as I wish.
Hey, over here. There's no problem fire can't solve.
I'm a little bit terrified of this at the same time. Let's see. We can Reassembling Skeleton. We get 2 extra black mana. We can bring back the Order of Midnight as well. So, Reassembling Skeleton doesn't really do much, right? So we just sacrifice sacrifice here. Target them, submit. And Priest of Forgotten Gods is good enough to just kind of help us win this game as well. You have sacrifices there. Desecrated Tomb is great, but we're going to go for the Ajani. And
Good to see you, my
let's go ahead and rebuild our board a bit. Maybe with a Dauntless Bodyguard. To protect our Priest of the Forgotten Gods.
Fight again.
Oh, it only has one option. That's why I was like, that should give me an option there. All right, pass the turn. James, get him. Oh, yeah, I will.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
Dude, Chandra's voice acting, I think, is so cheesy. But it's like, it's funny. It's good. Oh, is it good for me killing Ajani here? Oh, that's a boo. Alright, no blocks. Pass to my turn.
Go on.
Syr Konrad should be pretty grand here, though. Pass to my turn again. Yeah, we can get down Syr Konrad. Or we can go Desecrated Tomb and Reassembling Skeleton, create a bat. Oh, let's go for Syr Konrad first. I just would hate to actually sacrifice with Priest of Forgotten Gods at this point. Oh wait, no. All right, swing in. That does 2 damage to us whenever we do that. We're actually going to play a little bit more aggressively. Swing in at their face, down to 12, pass the turn.
Let's light it up.
Atraxa Infect is nuts right now. Dude, I actually haven't seen anyone do it yet, but with all the proliferate, it's got to be crazy. I just haven't seen anyone actually do it. Swing in. Actually, if they do, it's going to be pretty scary. All right, pass to my turn. Double Desecrated Tomb. Oh, if we had found land as well, that would have been sweet. All right, Desecrated Tomb. Now we have a blocker for the Hellkite. We can also just mill something over. I forget that that's instant speed. I can do that whenever. So we get a pingage, we get a bat. We have something else to sacrifice with Priest of Forgotten Gods. And do we want to sacrifice it now to try to do more damage is the question. They're going to get a huge amount of card draw next turn. 7 damage here. Let's go ahead and just wait one more turn. I think it's a little bit too dangerous to go at this point. We can sacrifice the Reassembling Skeleton, bring it back. We get to do, it's like 4 points of damage. Hexproof doesn't do anything on their turn because it's everything with Syr Konrad is each player. Except for Priest of Forgotten Gods, actually, we can't target them on their turn. Oh, I forgot about that. So that was a misplay. We were going to have to target ourselves with Priest of Forgotten Gods, and that's not very worthwhile. I forgot about that with Gruul Spellbreaker. Oh. I forget that this actually is covering it, right? So let's go ahead and sacrifice this. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. All right, we're just going to block. Because the stinking Gruul Spellbreaker. And another one. Alright, pass to my turn. Alright, perfect. We really... That's actually an amazing draw. Alright, Desecrated Tomb, number dos. Oh man. All right, we're gonna make some bats, so that's fine. So, Order of Midnight, and this is actually amazing. This kind of combo with Order of Midnights as well. Bring back an Order of Midnight. Create a couple of bat tokens. I'm going to do it now so we can actually make this work. Yeah, target them, submit. 1, 2. Down to 4. They have to sacrifice something down to 3. And here's the question. The resolve. Godless Shrine tapped. And let's just go for Reassembling Skeleton. Dude, it's so good. It's whenever another creature dies. I was going to swing at Syr Konrad to trade off for the last points of damage, but it's not going to work. So no attacks. Pass turn. Their best bet is just to do as much damage as they can to us. But this is exactly what this deck is trying to do, is just try to get a lot of value from Desecrated Tombs, just going off. The biggest issue is we don't really have a good way to be gaining life. I did have Cruel Celebrant in here as well initially, but I decided to take it out to make sure that we had more synergy of just kind of having these loops. Probably should have -7 with Chandra there. James, super excited to catch one of your live broadcasts. Love the content you put out. Thank you so much. Is this a build or a pre-con? This is everything that I do basically is a build of my own. So yeah, that I thought you had me there for a while, Liberal. I just happened to get the bat out right in time. I top decked that Desecrated Tomb right after you played that. I'm like, ooh, all right, I have a shot. I might still be in here. Absolutely. No, our games have been some of like the most legendary games ever. So yeah, I've got to do this. All right, keeping this. Do I want to play Dauntless Bodyguard before or after this Priest of Forgotten Gods is the question. Having the Priest of Forgotten Gods, now there's even more incentive to play it after. Let's go ahead and play the Temple of Silence first. To the bottom. It's great to have more stuff, but we need to be getting our either Desecrated Tomb or Konrad. That is what our entire deck is. That's the value of this deck. All right, Priest of Forgotten Gods, pass the turn. Right, and that's awesome. All right, Temple of Triumph. Sweetness. All right, I don't want to be sacrificing another Priest of Forgotten Gods. I mean, that doesn't really make sense, right? But Remorseful Cleric and Dauntless Bodyguard sounds pretty grand. Let's say make Priest of Forgotten Gods indestructible. Pass the turn. The interesting thing is that there's 4 points of damage here with the Remorseful Cleric. With these two, it might be nice. Ooh, Blood Sun. Uh-oh. Oh, this is the kind of thing we're doing. That's frightening. The nice thing is that this comes in untapped now. Or yeah. Has the Lotus Field. Has the Krenko. Alright. We're not going to kill it now, but we will kill it before he gets to swing in. Pass to my turn. Another Priest of Forgotten Gods. Alright, Godless Shrine. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. I guess we should have seen it what we draw before that. Swing in with these two. I might just kill one of these Priests of Forgotten Gods. We have Order of Midnight here. I'd rather keep these guys around for the value. All right, target here. Oh, man. All right, Priest of Forgotten Gods. Do I want to keep the Remorseful Cleric? I guess we can Order of Midnight and still play it. This way we get to keep our Priest of Forgotten Gods alive and kicking. Let's Order of Midnight. Bring back Remorseful Cleric. Play Order of Midnight. And pass the turn. All right, they have so much mana though. If they have another Lotus Field, this is gonna be bad. Jeff did it first. Hashtag Jeff did. I actually did. I don't think I've ever done the Blood Sun Lotus Field yet. That's something I need to do at some point, especially because it's gonna be gone after this, right? They lose the ability of scrying, but I mean, if the whole point is to find Blood Sun and a Lotus Field, then it's good. Aurelia. Well, we get to do 6 more points of damage next turn. And draw a card. Hopefully we find something else besides land off the top here. All right, passes to my turn. That is a great card to find. A Reassembling Skeleton. We're going to hold on to this Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Use the ability. Two points of damage. Get to swing in for 4 more. Kill Aurelia. Seems pretty good. Cavalier of Night's pretty good as well. Go ahead and play the Reassembling Skeleton with the mana that we've got. Plays Brought Back. Nice. Does come in tapped. All right, swinging for 4, down to 8. Pass the turn. Dude, Priest of Forgotten Gods is still just such a good card. And Order of Midnight, I am very, very impressed by. Like, I think that when I initially saw it, I wasn't as impressed, but now it's like all of the impressment, yeah, crazy amount of impressedness. Dude, I don't know. I never make sense. Do I? No. No. Rose the Krenko. Not going to attack in. This is a great opportunity to attack in. She would have Vigilance. But Krenko does not have haste at the moment. Your new favorite word? Imprestimate? Alright, pass to my turn. Alright, well, we do have the ability to kill everything on board, which is important. But we have to sacrifice something along the way. So I'm debating if it's going to be better to go ahead and sacrifice the Reassembling Skeleton now. To get the mana to play it again and then play the Cavalier of Night. I think that's what we do. It means we don't get in for as big of a swing, like, because we're going to have to sacrifice probably Order of Midnight. I like being able to give this Priest of Forgotten Gods indestructible over and over again. All right, down to 6. Hey, love, how are you? Okay, Alice in fun. Ooh. Brought back might change some things. I mean, yeah, we play brought back, right? And then Cavalier of Night. Dude, this deck is so good. Oh man, I'm loving this. Sacrifice this guy. Kill Aurelia. Swing in for 2. The Dauntless Bodyguard actually been amazing so far. No! Their own brought back. Well, as long as we keep Priest of Forgotten Gods alive, so swing in. We just need 2 turns. And hope that they don't gain any life. Brought back is amazing. It really is very, very good. And it's just 2 target permanents. So, I mean, it works well with the Lotus Field as well. As long as you have 2 additional white mana available. Again. Hey, whoa. Oh, okay, Gideon sacrifice. Do it on Krenko. Oh, fine. Alright, that was good. We are going to get out this other Priest of the Forgotten Gods to press the game a little bit more here. Why does it sound like a mathematical equation? I don't know what you're talking about. True Fire Capitan. Dude, put on Krenko for sure and swing in. And we'll be able to block it, but having all the extra blockers is going to help more. I feel like you got to be a little bit aggressive at this point. We do have things like Syr Konrad to draw into. There's a lot of things that we can draw that we should still be able to close out this game. True Fire Captain, they do have more blockers this way. Alright, pass to my turn. Alright. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Reassembling Skeleton. Reassembling Skeleton. Alright, we have 2, 4, and 2 here. Flyer, they have to block here. True Fire Captain dies. Krenko dies to anything that's not in the air. Krenko dies to everything. So we get to kill Krenko. And then we get to sacrifice something else after the fact. So we let Krenko do the damage. We probably just kill Cavalier of Night, maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing that's going to be blocked by True Fire Captain. So swing in. Force them to block. I mean, getting rid of their creatures isn't bad. If they have another brought back. Or maybe a Gideon sacrifice for the True Fire Captain. That's very interesting. Our goal really is just to do damage with Priest of Forgotten Gods, though, in the Reassembling Skeletons. All right, blocked with Order of Midnight. Gideon sacrifice with True Fire Captain is interesting. It's a very interesting interaction. It's a very interesting situation. Let's go ahead and make them decide now. So target them. Sacrifice here and here. Don't do any damage to the True Fire Captain. They already know Krenko's going to die. They probably want to keep True Fire Captain as one of the best ways for them to actually win. All right, Order of Midnight will die. Oh, man, I really wish I could play that. Do I just keep that there, then? In case of a board wipe, that's our best way of actually coming back, right? I guess if there's a board wipe, these guys can come back anyway. So, bring it out while we have the mana. Updated. Is Impervious Great Worm actually a good target for reanimation? I mean, with Drakuseth out right now, I feel like it's not quite the same. Oh my goodness. Nice. They got the Star of Extinction with the True Fire Captain. They got it. We only had one more turn left. Ah. If we had Syr Konrad, in fact, we would have been able to have a chance there. Oh my goodness, that was good. Stein, that was amazing. What a fun game. All right, so that's it for this deck. Thanks so much for jumping on. We're gonna be doing more on the live stream here. If you guys want to jump in next week for the Fighting Fridays, every Friday we do this in the morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. Love to see you guys on here, but this deck was super fun. Glad that we were able to do it. Had some fun, kind of like mediocre success. I feel like we kept dying to insane amounts of jank, and but that's exactly how you should be dying in this game. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you in the next time. Please like and subscribe, and bye-bye.